So I cleaned this, kind of wasn't too dirty. That's a cover right there. You can see it's not too bad. Let me put on my gloves. So just using low air pressure. I was able to clean in there. And I also used a little bit of a brush. And I changed I got a Humpty camera now. My DJI, kind of what it's all about. Yeah, so using a little bit of a brush, I was able to clean a little bit in there, and a rag. So a little bit of the oil, a little bit of the air filter. So eventually I would change the oil filter. I eventually would change that and get a better oil filter, but for now this is good. It was coated in oil, but I was able to squeeze some of the oil out, and I cleaned some of the oil that was there was some oil in there which I was able to clean out. Some of it I blew with this. I know you got some A+. You are gonna say you're not supposed to do that, but like I said, that's one of the reasons I turned off the comments on my on this YouTube channel. I mean, my channel is very small. I'm trying to get some of that YouTube money, some of that big money people are getting. But I turned off the comments because I got some I mean, like I said, my channel is very small, so I got some positive comments, but also I got some comments here like, dude, man, come on, people. People act like this is North Korea, man. Come on, this is America, man. This is not North Korea. If you don't want to watch, if you think somebody doesn't know what they're doing and you don't want to watch the channel, don't watch it. Nobody's forcing you to watch anything. It's not North Korea, man. You don't have to watch it. It's not you know, you don't have, nobody's forcing you to do anything. Yeah, keep your opinions to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. You don't have to watch anybody's channel. I don't comment. I've commented a few negative comments in my life, but I felt bad and I went back and erased it. I don't comment on people's stuff. I mean, it's positive, but I don't do. I see so many people doing stupid shit that I watch a lot of YouTube. I see a lot of people doing stupid shit, but I don't comment on it. What for? It's none of my business. I just don't watch it. If I see stupid shit, I don't watch it. But I ain't gonna sit here and leave a negative comment. I don't care. I got better things to do with my life, man. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Even there was a guy previously, I was listening to the Psycho World podcast. There was one before that, I listen to a lot of politics podcasts. And there are a lot of guys who are just, I don't agree with. I just either don't turn it off or don't, but I don't comment. I have no time for commenting. People who negative comment stuff, those are losers, man. You go no life, you're a freaking loser. That's what you are. You have no life. Life is too short. Life is too short. You're a freaking loser. That's what you are. Put the lotion down and do something. Anyway, not to say that I know everything, but I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, I don't pretend I know everything. But like I said, people who are too busy commenting on other people's stuff, man. I said, turn on the Pornhub and do something. Turn off the Pornhub and you do something. All right, so let's get this done. What I got a panel. I gotta do a panel up there. So there's a panel that comes at the top here. There's a panel that comes on at the top like that. That's what happens when I've been running my mouth. Oh God, no. So it's 8 p.m. I'm gonna call it quits for today. I even dropped There was a little screw right here. My freaking butterfingers with these gloves, I dropped it somewhere down there. I was trying to blow it, see if I can get it. You know what? It's time. When you start dropping shit, it's about time to call it a day. So I'm gonna pack up a little bit, call it a day. At least this side is done for today, and this side is done. I got plenty more to do. I got that one right there. I got that one right there. I got that one right there. I got that piece right there. So I got this whole side to do. But at least I did this. I got this whole side to do. Yeah, but it's coming along. Like I said, yeah, once I put it together, I'll see what's up. This handlebar still has to be determined. I might just loosen it and try to bend it back, which I probably can do. Just, you know, clamp it on a vise and then push it back. But like anyway, like I said, I just put everything back. I ride it as best as I just ride it, and that will be that. All right. So cheerio. Come back tomorrow or the next day and see if I can finish it. I was looking at this thing. I'm looking at it from the top. It looks like a lizard. It looks like a iguana or something. Oh Lord, I think I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Un lizard. Okay, so let's finish up what we're doing. Yeah, so let's try to finish this. Let's try to get this done. I got some buddies we are riding tomorrow. Let's try to get this done. So on this one, I had to be super gentle with it. I glued this piece. There's a little. It's got a bracket like that one had broken off, and I glued it on this one. So I just put you can see it's a different type of a screw. I put that on there. So when I turn the fairing over, make sure it doesn't break off. It's not 100%. I can see there's a gap, but then it's a small gap right there. But this is a side that kind of took the impact, so you can imagine things are not gonna line up perfectly. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna install the fairing on this side. This is the side that fell, the left side. So let me take off all those old screws out of here. I had a screw that fell inside there. I'm not gonna go chasing for it. I can go to hell. Get another. So I was watching YouTube and I was, man, YouTube is a rabbit hole. That thing will, my God. God help us all, man. That thing is a rabbit hole. You can get into that rabbit hole and just waste a lot of time. Anyway, so I was watching a program where some guy was complaining about how Paris, man, can you say that as a, can you say that as can one say that as an African? How Paris has changed, and so they always, you know how these people are. They always go to the worst neighborhood in Paris, and then try to show how immigration has ruined the place. You know, so they always go to some of these neighborhoods and they will show. It's my screwdriver. I think this one goes. That doesn't go there. This goes here. Come on. Come on. So this dude from the UK was trying to show stuff. I can't multitask. I'm more like women are the ones who can talk at the same time and multitask. For a man, you gotta stop talking for a little while before you. So this dude from the UK was trying to show how, from the UK, he was in Paris trying to show how oh, my battery's about to die on this little oppressor. Yeah, so that side is there, this is here. So the dude was trying to show how immigration has destroyed Europe. And I remember talking to a friend of mine one time, and even me, I was taking his side a little bit. I was telling him, I was actually feeling understandable how immigration has, I cannot say it has destroyed, but how it has changed Europe. And the guy was telling me, he was pretty funny because he was the one. He was more radical than me. He was saying, the guy actually was saying to hell with those people. He was actually, I was trying to be a little bit more in the middle, try to understand a little bit, but he was like, to hell with those people. Those people brought it on to themselves. I was like, all right. I was like, oh, damn. And yeah, I mean, Europe, you know, you can't, you go back in the days, you invade these countries, and then now you're complaining that. France invaded all these countries. Now it's complaining that they're invading them. Come on, you know. Like they say, the chickens have come home to roost. Yep, that's the old saying. You know, you can't have it both ways. You invaded these countries and exploited them. Now they're exploiting you. Now you're complaining. You can't have it both ways. Let's leave politics alone. Let's get that bottom panel.
So, I mean, again, it's just not markers, isn't it?
Then I have big men would have won 2 or 3 of the longer races on Sunday as opposed to Martin winning the sprints, right? I would completely thought that was going to happen, just it has not materialized in this one. As you said, Europe in the last podcast, it's being over time, even if it is. Barring the fact that Marquez decides the only person who can beat Mark Marquez is himself, and as long as he understands that, which I think he's sort of learned his lesson, if you will, that you win at the slowest pace possible for value. Since he sort of has that idea mastered, it's just another tool in the toolbox to keep everybody else motivated.
I think the difference that Marquez has now compared to say when he was on the latter end stages of Honda was that he could win, but he had to push the limits, like really to the edge and sometimes over to win.
Well, tense.
Yeah, when he was being challenged. Now it's kind of it's the other way around. He can sort of, again, I don't want to win at cancer because that's going to damage his points, but if he needs to up it a set or two, he can easily do that. And we saw that this weekend with us. I mean, he was doing stitches to his chin. You know, he whacked his arm around. I mean, you know, that didn't get through, but he put on Friday afternoon, he went to the ground on his stomach. He was clearly in some discomfort in the trousers department as a result of that. So that bit of gap in points, what is it, 68 now, that's almost insurmountable.
So I'm trying to stick this panel and I forgot I got this little push pins already there. That's not gonna work with those push pins there.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Mark is either one or crash.
Basically, yeah.
So, and again, I hesitate to say this, so I don't want to sort of say it as if I hope it happens, because I don't, but I think at this point, a bizarre crash where Mark injures himself and he's out of the race is really the only hope that anybody else has. It's probably going to get points back at this point. And I don't think Mark will do that. He doesn't really need to, because he needs to turn it up a notch or two. He's clearly showing such heat, given his level of talent that he needs to pump up, that it's not really that dangerous. I mean, the crashes on Friday were tyre related or track condition, weather, or temperature related, and that's not typical for electric computers because MotoGP tends to follow the good weather. So that's always a bit of an outlier in terms of it. The UK is often a bit of an outlier weather-wise, but that's typically because places are not sunny. So that kind of is what MotoGP bikes and their tyres are built around, that scenario. So I do think this episode probably wouldn't include them because they're more maybe, but a couple of guys were correct in the fact that it was going to be so yeah, more to come, I think, particularly given that we've got
Which bikes got the most horsepower? It'd be fascinating to see. Obviously, they're great track. I think they're track.
always fun. To me,
Favorites?
it's
In the amphitheater, the valley.
I would say it's kind of a, I mean, I've got that friendship, but usually I think the Chalet for Pride and lovely head on top, two tracks in the middle, and then I would go probably further next. It's a great track down. The one little glimmer I hope I believe that nobody's been there for a few years. But the market is as well as the market.
Official Keith averaging down on that motor RGB. Everybody, ride safe.
And before I go, Jim, just the last thing I'll say, I've been making progress with the interviews slots that Jonathan Park, which is next week. This is the last chance for people to ask me any questions. I have officially now confirmed Ryan Vickers, Stefano Manzi, Alvaro Bautista. That one could change at the last moment, but that's currently fixed. I'm in a Q&A session, roundtable sort of session with Coprak and Michael Vandermark from BMW Hospitality. So I might get a chance to question. I'm just waiting to hear back from Darren Massinger, Jeremy Alcoba, Tom Famous, and then the two lasses that I wanted to try and speak to if I can, who are in the WCR Women's Championship, which is Chloe Jones and Jessica Howden. That's a Brit and a South African respectively. So I'm hoping I'll capture those other people as well. So any questions you've got, particularly for paid subscribers, I think you want to obviously priority to those girls. Sorry, question I'll try and ask them for you, but certainly 4 or 5 days before all confirmed. So, and that's next Thursday, as we record this, on the 10th of July. So I need to know beforehand, before that date, and I'll get up early in the morning to drive up to Donington. It's only 2 hours, 2.5 hour drive, Jim, so nothing.
No, don't even.
And I'll be setting it on early. Yeah, I get
Oh my gosh, 4 a.m. Wow.
I know, but so that's the plan anyway.
I put the fairing on that side. That side is secure, the bottom is secure. I still gotta tighten up some of these. I just gotta torque them tight. I was gonna show this, man. This thing is a lifesaver. No, I gotta put the front, and I gotta put the fairing in the front. So I was able to put all the plastics back on. The only thing is left is this, and I'm gonna explain that better. So I was able to put this on. My camera died, so I was taking some few pictures. I was able to put the side panels on, and everything is coming all right. Put all the panels. I've got some mirror extensions. I took some pictures of that, so I was able to put that on. These help out a lot because then you're not just looking at your shoulders. And yeah, so that was it. And I was taking pictures with this little picture chit. It's a little picture chit. It's a picture chit. There's a little Canon. It's supposed to be recording, but I think it's messed up. That thing is, it's messed up. So the main issue is this right now. This is what I'm facing right now. And I'm not gonna stick along for too long because I gotta go do the Uber. So that's what the issue is. This screw is stuck in there. I know you probably can't see it well with this camera. This screw is stuck in there. So that screw is stuck in there. That one right there. That screw is stuck, so I gotta cut that piece. And then so I can get it separated.
Difficult to like speak for other people, you know, and like later, like now, the bikes that I've been riding in the last couple of years, most people will say like, oh, those are small bikes, and I guess that's true. I mean, I'm not riding 1000cc off-road, but for me, the thrill is within the off-road riding. But for the road riding, I really enjoy that Ducati because that was giving me the thrill there. And on off-road, I don't need a big aggressive bike because the terrain itself, you know, is challenging enough, I think.
You know, it's interesting though because I hadn't thought of that before. The thrill, the excitement that we get from a motorcycle, and but do you think that they should be looking for that thrill? It would be easy to go and say, well, yes, I should just get on a scooter, I feel comfortable, it doesn't scare me. Maybe the little edge is something that you think would inspire someone more than less edge.
I mean, that was the case for me, but hey, I mean, who am I? So, like, I totally understand this. People, you know, start off with a smaller bike and then go bigger and bigger. I also understand that. But for me, I've always been happy to have picked a not so easy bike in the beginning because that just, you know, kept me hungry for more. And that's what excited me so much that I wanted to ride all the time.
Right. And most people listening to you right now, they know you from Itchy Boots channel and know you as a motorcycle rider. But that's not how you started out when you started out traveling. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I've traveled now, I can probably say I've been traveling for 15 years. So basically, from the moment I finished university.
So I'm listening to Itchy Boots. But anyway, that's what I was cutting. I cut this piece off because this thing is stuck to that. So I'm gonna heat it up and try to open this one.
So now I'm just riding around having a good time because I am always thinking about the content. I'm always thinking about the footage and what I need to be filming and the storytelling. So it's always on my mind.
what fire will do. I tried opening this thing. I tried opening this. Man, I was fighting with this thing. That's why I had to cut it. I've been trying to fight with it. But then there's a little bit of fire. Like I said, like Beavers and Barhead would say, fire, 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 fire.
Yeah, I think sometimes I know, if I know that not a lot happened that day, I think like, okay, what else can I tell you with content? And then I, for example, film like some maintenance that I do, like changing an air filter, which is not super interesting, and I often do it with camera, but if I know I don't have content, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, you know? So that's the way that I kind of then feel like I listen to it, but in the end,
So I was able to push that in. So I gotta put the clips back in.
The silly mistakes that are people shake their head, that no, but you must not be making those mistakes. I mean, you talk about happenstance, I guess, where something cuts you off or something, you go down. That's something you can't control. But other things, like you have to have border crossings down. I mean, you have to pretty much see it all at this point.
I hope not. I hope not. But yeah, no, but I think like especially when you do off-road riding, you can't control everything. You can't control the weather. You can't control the terrain. So there's always going to be things that are unexpected. And I think that's the beauty of it as well. That you cannot avoid everything. And often when I read like the comments, it seems like people always think that no, but you could have, if you only had, it's all the should have, would have, could have. Right. And for me, it's always a bit pointless because I always think you can never predict everything that could happen. So you will always get yourself, or at least I won't speak for everyone, but at least like somehow I always manage to get myself into situations that you have to solve the problem there and then, and you just simply can't avoid everything. And I think that's the beauty of it.
What is wrong with their life that they have to do that? Really, yeah. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and I watch a fair bit of YouTube myself. I never even comment. You know, I'm like, I just watch. I never even write something, let alone like write something nasty. So yeah, I don't know why they do it.
When you left originally and you got a motorcycle and you started, etc.,
Oh, itchy boots making me laugh.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, no, this is obviously like I normally I never talk about these personal things. That's why what I said before. So, and in my book, I wasn't planning on writing about what happened with my ex-boyfriend at all. You know, because that's a part of the story that I always kept to myself. So
Yeah, so I was able to do that. So this thing was stuck. Let me get some light in there. So that screw was stuck. That screw was stuck there before. So that screw was stuck. I couldn't get it out, so I had to. The thing I mean, oh damn, it burned. But anyway, hopefully the wire should be good. Yeah, cut that, but anyway, so that was broken. Was stuck, so I was able to. That's why I cut it off, and then I was able to use fire to get it out. But I could probably use that. I could have used the fire there, but I was afraid of damaging that wire, that brake wire right there. But anyway, let's see if the signal works. Yeah, so that works. Yeah, so that's the one I was dangling down. Yeah, that one works too. This is the other side. Yeah, that one works also. That one works also. Yeah, so right now I'm just gonna go through the whole bike, tighten everything up, check everything is tight. Put my temporary, I got a temporary plate. I'm gonna put that on. Then I'm gonna strap on my, take a shower, because it's freaking filthy. I'm take a quick shower and then put my helmet on. And then I gotta put some air in the tires. I might go for a quick test drive, because what time is it now? I gotta go do the Uber, man. It's 4th of July. I gotta make that money. You know what they say, man. It's 3:33. It's 90 degrees. It's hot. It's been hot. The whole day has been hot. Freaking sweating. Put on my helmet and go for a quick test drive. And then go for a quick test drive, and then I gotta go do the Uber later on in the evening. All right. So let me check all the panels are tight. Put some air in the tire, and put some air in the tires, and then take it, go for a quick test drive. And then it's gonna need I need to get some exhaust hangers right there. I got the eBay special. I think it's super loud. So and then yeah, oil up the chain, and then go for a test drive. All right.